Hey guys, Johnny here, and today we're going to be working through the 5 stages of pollution management. We all have our own styles and our own methods, but here are the main stages that I have witnessed while playing through this pack with Lawrence. So first, we have the Environmentalist. This stage is more out of necessity than choice. When you first get into Manufactio, pollution will quickly start spiraling out of control and there's very little you can do. But then, you realise the carbon acts as bone meal and you have a light bulb moment and turn your entire base into a farm. But it's just not good enough. There's still too much maintenance. So you discover the tall flowers can be infinitely bone mealed. You must take advantage of this and spend the next few hours covering your entire factory in rose bushes until you can't even see the factory anymore. Unfortunately, you soon encounter the sulfur builds up and you seem to be endlessly replanting bushes all whilst battling the spread of polluted earth. This leads us on to stage 2, the Avoider. It's still early game yet and you don't have access to the tech required to sufficiently deal with pollution, so what do? Of course, you ignore it. What simpler way is there? To be honest, there isn't much to say about this stage. If you stay here too long, you'll find the game quickly becomes unplayable because 90% of your inventory will become reserved for gas masks rather than actually anything useful. You just can't take it anymore, and you end up at stage 3, the Planner. You've learned from your mistakes and you finally have the tech required to process the pollution and decide enough is enough. Rather than build a machine, you find yourself building a literal building to house the machine. You then painstakingly line the ceiling with vents to capture the pollution and funnel it underground. Here, it hooks into the intricate tunnels of vents you've spent far too many hours arranging. These tunnels then send the pollution on its merry way into your crazy, over-engineered greenhouse, where carbon will be utilised for crop growth and sulfur is filtered out into your newly researched technologies. This works great and continues to if you stick to it, but you'll soon find yourself wanting to build something out with your base, and here we move on to stage 4, the Cheeser. Rather than just deal with pollution, you will spend far too much time working out the best way not really to deal with pollution. You discover that water causes pollution to convert it into item form and then concoct an elaborate system in the sky to take advantage of it. Turns out it was probably not worth the effort, and you may well have just looked into simpler ways to handle pollution. It's maybe not quite cheesing, but certainly dumping down the odd environmental pump here or there does deal with it. Then for the unfortunate of us, we hit stage 5, the Defeated. Thankfully I'm not here yet, and based on how far me and Lawrence are in the pack, I can't see it happening. But pollution can easily get out of control, and the simplest way to solve that is, well, of course, start over. So just head back to the title page and click on single player, put in your first playthrough world, and no one will be any the wiser. And if that's not good enough for you and you're still concerned that your pollution still exists, even in your world when it's not loaded, then delete it. No one will ever know, and you can rest easy knowing that in your current first playthrough, you remained on top of pollution the entire time. So this video was obviously just a bit of fun, but if you do really want some tips on pollution, be sure to let us know down in the comments and we can put together a guide. So the real question is, which stage are you at? But as always guys, thanks for watching. Bye!